Oh, raz. Oh, now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the press conference before Silesia Diamond League, which will be held in 24 hours. I would like to welcome you very warmly, some of you for the first time. Kipyegon, Noah Lyles, Femke Bol, Mondo Duplantis, Karsten Warholm, and Keely Hodgkinson. Big applause for them. Thank you for coming to Silesia. Welcome to Poland. Welcome to Silesia. Guys, before we will talk about tomorrow Silesia Diamond League, first, let's come back to 2024 memories. Yes, it was like this last year, but we will see what will go on next year. Femke, I will start from you. Welcome to Silesia again. You're unbeaten in Silesia, but we haven't seen you for a while, 4 weeks from last race in London. But when 400 hurdles is coming in discipline as Diamond League, you are there, definitely in Silesia. What do you expect from tomorrow's race in Silesia here as you are unbeaten?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be back here. I have some great memories with hurdles and without. I think we're really trying to sharpen up towards Worlds. It's one of my last 2 races before heading to Japan, so I'm just really excited to be back here, be in this great stadium in a good field, and try to execute a good race.
Last year, during the press conference, you told us that one of the reasons why you come to Silesia is because this is one of the most favorite stadium of your coach. Yes, this is true. But are you aware, do you know that this is only part of the agreement with your coach, or the reason why you want to come, or why Laurent likes this stadium? Do you know? What's the second reason? What's the second idea of Laurent? No?
I think he likes the whiskey here, but I'm not sure.
No, this was not what I was expecting at all. It's not the true Laurent. No. It's not about Silesia. It's about, because Laurent is not only great coach, he's also good dancer. And he likes, because Silesia is a synonym of fun and having fun and good after parties. So hopefully we will have all together a reason tomorrow after your race, after your win, again to celebrate. This was the answer, Femke, not this. Now you know the second part. Okay. Yes, so Tokyo 1 month ahead. Sorry, Laurent, I know you were gonna kill me now. Femke, you are 1 month ahead of Tokyo. What's your expectations? Like, where are you? Are you satisfied with your preparations until Tokyo so far?
Yeah, I'm happy. I think I'm pretty consistent this whole season so far, which, yeah, is what we want. And at one point you want to go faster, but this is also for Japan. So right now we're just trying to put some more speed also in it. I was strong the last part, but the first part could have some work. So trying to see the stride pattern if it's working right, and then I'm looking forward to it.
Femke Bol for the 3rd time in Silesia, Mondo Duplantis for the 4th time in a row. But before we will talk, let's come back to 2024 for 30 seconds. Mondo Duplantis, are you Polish? Because I was thinking that you are Polish after this connection with Polish fans.
Hey, I've switched it up a few times already, so I could do it one more time. I could be Polish if you want me to, but I really enjoy being here, so I could take that.
Okay, you heard it. So you will write it that Polish embassy is open, maybe not today, but on Monday. So welcome home, second home. Mondo, congratulations for Budapest. Of course, at 6:29. Last year, 6:26. You said after the competition that you love Silesia. What?
A lot of things, and all the things that I think are necessary and required for me to be able to put up a really high bar, like a world record. I think the track is amazing. It feels super fast. It feels like a place that I move through the poles really well, honestly. And then I think at the end of it, it's also just like we get some good weather, nice and warm, just how I like it. Good winds, good crowd, good atmosphere, which is pretty much like, as long as I have those things, then I would say then I have a pretty good shot at jumping high.
And of course, good cars from the airport to the hotel, yes? This is correct?
Yes, good fast cars, get the testo kind of pumping and everything, which is always good before the meet, yeah.
What kind of car did you have this year?
It's like it's like the soup du jour. They give me like a Porsche, and then they get the G-Wagon, and then they do all kind of stuff. So it's a nice little mix. So
welcome to Silesia.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, Mondo Duplantis, you know this stuff. Piotr Małachowski, sports director, he will show you now MVP ring. You know it because you have won it last year. Fate Kipyegon doesn't know, Noah Lyles doesn't know it, and Keely Hodgkinson as well. But Mondo is aware because he has won last year. Before we will talk about this MVP ring this year, I will explain to Fate, Noah, and Keely what's going on. From last year, we have a tradition that you can compete against each other. Not only in pole vault, not only 400 hurdles, but you can compete against each other, which means that the winner, the athlete who produces the best performance according to World Athletics tables will win this ring, which means that Fate can win it, Noah, Femke, Mondo as well, Karsten and Keely. What's behind this? What's behind this ring? Is it anything special for you, like to win not only your competition, not only your discipline, but also this MVP ring?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very fun. Of course, I won it last year, so I'm a little bit biased in that sense. But no, it was fun, especially since I think I have like quite a bit of an advantage in a few ways, honestly. But I remember it was super fun last year. We were checking out the scoring table and seeing exactly what I had to do. And then, of course, Jakob ran like super fast world record type stuff. And so I think I had to jump like 6:22 or something like that to be able to win on the scoring table. But it's a fun little game and fun little challenge and a nice little like different type of twist and curveball into the whole thing. So for me, it's probably even more fun than the others because they can't really control it in the same way that I can. But yeah, it's cool.
This is what I want to ask you. Did you calculate it already, how high you have to jump to beat all of them? Or did you agree with your mother, Helena, that she will do it for you as last year?
No, just do the same. Well, I don't know what they're going to do tomorrow. You know, they could do whatever. So, and these are the kind of athletes that I would say have the potential for anything. So I could just, calculate it on the fly. Give my mama whatever to do the sheets.
Thank you very much, Mondo. Welcome to Silesia again. Again, congrats for Budapest. Great job. Really, really like it. Really impressed. Hello, Viking. Hello to Silesia. Welcome back. When I was coming to this venue today and I was looking at the weather, I reminded myself our press conference from last year when I asked you about the weather outside. It's more or less the same weather. It's like 30, 35 degrees. So should I ask you again about the weather, and your response will be the same as last year? Do you remember your response from last year?
Don't have a chance. I don't remember.
No, you don't remember.
I probably said something like it's better than
Vikings
Norway.
Don't what? Okay,
Vikings don't fucking care about the weather? No?
No. It was not like this, but more or less the same sense. Karsten, Femke, thank you very much. I'm fired.
You got me started.
I'm fired now again, so thank you very much for this. But of course, we know it's clear message. You don't care about the weather outside. But there is one change because we just finished technical meeting, and there was 400 hurdlers and there were lanes, and I was looking at lane number 7, and there is no Karsten. What's going on? What happened?
No, but I checked yesterday because I had lane 8 when I was here last year. Because there are 9 lanes, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So I don't know why we did it last year, but coach said let's try it again, and I really liked it last year. I think it was a very good atmosphere here. It was a very nice track to race in. So I liked being in lane 8 here last year. So I just did it again this year. So let's hope that's a good idea.
Do you remember your result from last year?
46.95 or something like that, I think.
Yes, that is correct. You have good memory. So the same lane?
The same lane, hopefully a faster time, yeah.
Faster time. Thank you very much, Karsten. Like after the first season, which was great, like 300 hurdles, 400 hurdles, you have hidden for 2 months. What was going on? Whether you were like in a great job, work? Where are you now? What's your shape? What are your expectations after 2 months of training?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I've been hidden away, but I've been in Norway, so it's kind of hiding maybe. But yeah, it's been super good. I've been training. That's what I've been doing. So my last race was in Stockholm, and it was our plan all along. I think we wanted to start the season a bit earlier for us, at least in China this year. We started doing a couple of races there already late April, so I wanted to have a couple of months in the middle of the season just to train and get ready for the World Championships, which are very late this year compared to normal. So it was a part of our plan all the year, and let's hope it works.
So tomorrow, lane 8, guys, don't look and don't look at Karsten at lane 7 as usual in Silesia, lane 8. Noah Lyles, welcome to Silesia, welcome to Poland for the first time. We have been awaiting for you for a couple of years so far. We have heard from your coach and from your manager that you are just fired up. What convinced you this year finally to come to Silesia? Don't say it. If it's whiskey or this, don't.
Is this the point where I get to ask or answer my risky answer in the wild? So apparently alcohol, and we have not the freaking weather, and
yeah. No.
Unfortunately, I did not
now.
write down an answer for this part of the interview, but it just was part of the season. You know, that's really what it came down to. I need races, and we were looking at the schedule, and Poland came up. It was like, well, we never been to Poland Diamond League. Coach is like, it's a good place to run. I said, all right, put it on the schedule. Let's go.
Olympic gold, World Championships gold. What motivates you the most? Like, is it yourself? Is it the opponent next to you? Is it a chance to break records, or is it just a win? Or is something totally different?
It's constantly forcing myself to have to be better or be in different positions. You know, when I first started, a lot of people knew me as a 200-meter runner. I always knew myself to be a 100-meter runner as well. I just didn't have the part of my career that could showcase that. After I got the 200 on lock, I moved on to adding the 100, and we put a lot of work into that. And these are the results, you know. Got the triple gold at Budapest, you know, the Olympic gold in the 100, bronze in the 200 at the Olympics, and now I'm known as one of the best 100-meter runners in the world and the world's fastest man. So I'm constantly forcing myself into uncomfortable positions so that I have to show up, constantly putting myself in the races where people might have faster season bests than me or PRs than me. It's like, that's what gets me excited, you know, having to step up to the plate and make the moment count.
Thank you for this, Noah, because I was thinking about for a couple of years what's going on and what would be the response. But like it has been a year since this magical Paris night, and right now, after 1 year, you will be again against Kipyegon on the track, right after a year. So is it anything special for you that you will be together on the same track after 1 year, or you just treat it as regular race?
No, I mean, it's going to be a fast race regardless. And you basically have the Olympic final, maybe missing 2 people, adding in some just as fast people. It's going to be good regardless. Of course, having Kipyegon there, it makes it even better. I mean, this is going to be a moment that I think everybody's going to be looking at their calendar and saying, okay, this is what I'm going to base my World Championship picks off of, whether it helps them or not. You know, it's going to be exciting.
No, so now it's the time to present our memorial records, and this one, which is on 100 meters, it will be presented in a second. So men records, I will tell you that 100 meters meet record is 9:87. It will be presented in a second. 9:87 from US guys. Ronnie Baker in 2018 and Fred Kerley last year. Do you think that this is under danger, this 9:87 tomorrow?
I guess you'll have to watch.
Thank you very much, Noah Lyles. Thank you for coming to Silesia for the first time. Faith Kipyegon. Faith Kipyegon, last year we received a video from Kenya with you. And Polish coach, yes, it was Polish coach living in Kenya with you, saying next year you will be in Silesia. Welcome to Silesia. Good to have you here. Tomorrow a special race for you because you haven't been racing for ages on 3,000 meters. I'm calculating it was only 3 times in your career on 3,000, so it must be a fun to change for a while the event, the discipline.
I'm so grateful to be in Silesia. It's all started about the video. I met one of Polish coach in Kenya. He joined us for a easy run, and he told me, will you be happy to run in Silesia Diamond League one day, one time? And I told him, yeah, if I will get a chance to be back in Poland, where I ran barefoot in my first international competition, it would be really fun. So I'm so happy to be here and see what I can do tomorrow over the 3,000 meters from, you know, it has been so long, changing event from 1,500 to 3,000.
Good to have you here, Faith. And when I'm looking at you, I see a role model for women, not only in sports. Do you feel it the same way? Do you want to inspire not only young generations to break records, to do some activations different, like 4 mile sub?
Yeah, I would say yes. I would love to see young girls and women out there pushing themselves to, you know, what they have never done in their lives. You see what I did with breaking 4. I was telling Noah, it was like, you know, it was like nightmare to just go out there and dream of, you know, what else can I do to empower the next generation.
Thank you very much, Faith. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck
so
in your 3,000. Keely Hodgkinson, Olympic gold medalist. Before we will talk about the sport, I just heard that you had a nice trip yesterday from the airport to hotel. Could you tell us something about this?
Yeah, someone taught me how to sports start. Is that what it is? Where you hold the brake, press the engine, and then
Yes, but you need to explain to all of them what was going on, because it was fun, yes?
It was fun. Yeah, the guys yesterday, the organised, picked us up in a Porsche. We get about 10 minutes in and they're like, do you want to drive it? I was like, yeah, of course I want to drive it. He was actually being serious, so I got in the car and drove it all the way back. It was fun.
Thank you very much. Fortunately, everything was fine, and you are here today with us on the press conference, Keely. For the first time in Poland, welcome to Silesia. You start the season. It's an honor for us that you start the season in Silesia, in Poland. What do you expect from tomorrow's race, as is this your first start?
Yeah, it's been a long time, over a year since Paris. It wasn't my plan to be this late, but I'm just super happy to get back on the start line. I've missed it a lot. This is what I trained to do. So I can't wait to get out there and just give it my absolute best. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
The weather looks fine tomorrow for you as well.
Say that again, sorry?
The weather will be fine
the
for...
weather's perfect.
Okay, this is the
Us
perfect
British
weather.
people appreciate the weather.
Thank you very much, Keely. Thank you very much. And now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you, for the questions and answers. So if anyone available or has a request for a question, just, yes, here, please.
This is from the virtual mixed zone, so there's media that can't be here that's sending it in. For Keely from BBC Sport, you've answered the question about kind of coming back and how you're finding it to race for the first time, but they are asking how frustrating it's been with injuries to have to watch from the sidelines, and then also they'd like to know where this performance will leave you with the World Champs less than a month away.
I'll start with the last one. Yeah, I think tomorrow is just a stepping stone on the way there. I'm looking forward to getting out there, yeah, just being competitive again, and I've come out ready to go, so I'm just excited to put something together. It's been a frustrating year, for real, like, coming back into June, like, not being able to do anything, and it's been so long, coming off the back of winning the Olympics last year, not ideal at all that I just couldn't even get on the start line. So it's definitely been a bit upsetting at times, and missing London was hardest for me, because it was so good last year, and I just want to be there in front of my home crowd, especially coming back after the Olympics. So, yeah, it's been frustrating, but it makes the good times sweeter, and it makes it even better to be here now.
Thank you very much, Keely. Any other questions from anyone? Thank you very much, Keely Hodgkinson, Karsten Warholm, Mondo Duplantis, Femke Bol, Noah Lyles, Kipyegon. There are a few more. Okay, of course. Sorry for this.
It's not all me, it's other people. There is a question for Mondo from The Athletic that they're asking that how you felt you executed the jump, and that it looked like you clearly had more height in you, and whether it was just a case of getting the angles right, or what you made of that jump earlier this week.
Yeah, I think the jump was quite all right. I think it was like a centimeter better than Stockholm, you know? So, no, I hit it quite nice. It was a really nice day. I love the stadium. I love the track. I think it's super fast. It was great weather. And I think the jump was pretty nice. I don't think it was like the craziest feeling I've ever had, honestly. So, but that's nice. That's good. It feels like I have some more to push. But no, it felt quite all right.
And then another question from The Athletic. You're obviously competing in the stadium tomorrow, but there's a street meet taking place today, and the women are jumping there, I think including your sister.
Yeah, my little sis.
And the question is whether you think that street meets like that are important for field events, and whether it's a good way to grow the sport outside the stadium.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's a really nice thing. I think that we've proven that over the years, especially with the one-off pole vaulting events. I think they're always quite a good success, and I think that they bring some fresh and maybe new eyeballs to the sport and to our event specifically that don't really know what's going on and maybe aren't that tapped in, honestly, because I think that it is a really beautiful and exotic event, and you don't really have to know what's going on to be able to be mesmerized by it and just to be able to enjoy it, because it's really just a beautiful motion, art form, and everything like that. So, no, I think it's really good. I think it's really good, and so I'm excited about it, of course. Tonight with my little sister jumping, she's kind of getting thrown in the fire, getting thrown in the mix, which I think is super good for her, and super fun, and she's really rekindled her love for the sport again, which I'm excited about. Can I ask a question? I want to ask Noah about, like, that stare down and that push. Because that shit was kind of crazy, gang.
As Coach said, no comment.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Noah,
I enjoyed it, though. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Do you have any question to Mondo, Noah?
Don't break the world record so I can get the ring.
No comment. No comment.
Michelle, any other questions? No? No. Thank you very much now. Keely, Karsten, Mondo, Femke, Noah, Faith. And could you please take your beeps and just a photo shoot in front of the press conference tent? Yes, please.